are rolling. What's up, guys? Welcome to Unlimited Freedom. This is Vaughn with Unlimited Freedom. Let's get into that Payday Thursday. Let's go. You know, if you're not going to become a network marketer, we're not going to pay you what we said we were going to pay you, right? News announcement. And this is a breaking news announcement. And this is a breaking chat live on Friday. Novatech update.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.
We're about to crack into the content here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, but before we do, guys, I want to remind you, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. The platform that I'm talking about today, as well as the links to all of the platforms that I talk about on here, are linked in the description to this video. So if you're interested, the only thing that you have to do is go to the description of this video, click the link, or copy and paste it into your browser. Also, I did this book with Matt Morris last year, The Power of Leadership. I wrote a chapter, Matt wrote a chapter. It's got chapters written by a lot of other amazing authors and entrepreneurs. You can also get that linked in the description. Now, before we roll into it, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, drop me a comment, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I release a new video here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Let's get into the content. All right, guys, it's Payday Thursday. Yes, yes, yes. It is that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Payday Thursday. So we're going to go over that and talk about a little bit of, because on Payday Thursday, we're making that. Okay, so don't get left behind and have only this. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I got my sound. You know, I haven't been doing a lot of sounds lately, guys, so I thought, thank you. Please. 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 Okay. Thank you. Okay, listen, haven't been doing a lot of sounds lately, so I thought I would get back into my sounds. So hopefully, we're happy with that. All right. I'm definitely happy with it. And if you're not, then there's for you. All right. So let's go ahead and start with the honorable mentions on this Payday Thursday. First and foremost, I would like to mention Sportsbook Partners, ladies and gentlemen. Sportsbook Partners, honorable mention to Sportsbook Partners. Basically, Sportsbook Partners is a very, very simple solution, okay? It's 1% a day, 6 days a week, right? That's nothing to sneeze at, right? That's 6% a week, right? So definitely nothing to sneeze at. 1% a day, 6 days a week. Once again, here in this orange pill, stainless steel pill, titanium pill, space, we have these types of opportunities that can give us these really great returns. And 1% a day is pretty awesome. Sportsbook Partners does that. You're not betting on sports, right? It's not a gambling thing, right? What you're doing is you're providing liquidity for an actual sports book that does the spreads and takes the bets and things of that nature. And as you know, and if you didn't know, now you know, the house always wins, ladies and gentlemen. One thing about living in Vegas for 5 years, I can tell you guys, the house always wins. Okay, and they're going to get theirs, right? And so with Sportsbook Partners, you can invest in that. It's very simple. Say you got $1,000 to invest. You invest $1,000, you get 1% a day until you hit $2,000. Boom. Boom, right? You just doubled your money. So you got yourself a little bonus there, right? You doubled your money, right? And that's how Sportsbook Partners works. So shout out to them. Definitely an honorable mention to Sportsbook Partners. It's just a solid deal, you know what I mean? One thing about that though is you do need to get a VPN, right? That what a VPN does is it allows you to set your internet connection, right? Your internet IP address, right, to another country, because Sportsbook Partners doesn't want to deal with Canadian regulators. Sportsbook Partners doesn't want to deal with United States regulators, right? Sportsbook Partners don't want to deal with it. No drama, Obama, for Sportsbook Partners. Okay, so in order to access the site, you're going to have to get a VPN. All right, next up, the next honorable mention that I want to give is a company called ETF Pool. That's E as in Edward, T as in Tom, F as in Frank, Pool. What ETF Pool is, it's an algorithmic trading system, right, that's overseen by traders, and they trade in ETFs. So they're not trading basic stocks, they're not trading crypto, they're not trading commodities, they're not trading Forex, they're trading in ETFs. So, you know, the ETF market is a whole market in and of itself, right? And so what they do is they specialize in trading ETFs, and they get very, very good profits, right? Now, they've got a basic staking option and a compounding option, right? Now, I have a little bit of staking in ETF Pool, and I also have a compound pool. The thing about the compound pool is you've got to, when we do the compounding pool, we're placing a bet, so to speak, that ETF Pool is going to be around for 6 months. Now, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know what's going to happen in 6 months. You know, the crypto space is risky. But I did buy in and I did purchase into the compounding pool. So if it is around for 6 months, listen, guys, I've already made a ton of crypto in the compounding pool. So once that comes around to the end of the 6 months, I'm going to be able to withdraw a large sum of money. A large sum from the compounding pool. Okay, from the compounding pool. Okay? And if it all goes belly up, hey, I knew the risk when I was getting involved with it. Guys, you know, it kills me. How many times can I say on here, and how many times can I teach, and how many times can I preach? Hey, guess what, guys? This is a risky space. It's not you might lose money. It's you're going to. On some of these platforms, you're going to lose, right? Just like as a trader, some of the trades you take, you're going to lose those trades. So what do? You don't invest any more than you can afford to lose. You withdraw early, you withdraw often, get your seed money out, play with your profits. All of the things that I teach on here, guys. If you listen to what I'm teaching, you're going to do well. If you ignore me, right? You say, oh, only invest what I can afford to lose. Whatever. I'm going to throw $2,000 into this. Can you afford to lose $2,000? No, not really. Well, then why don't you just put in 20? What are you doing? Right? Then don't, please. Don't come back to me talking about, hey, I over-leveraged myself. After all the times that I talk on this channel, guys, all the warnings that I give you, you're going to come back and say, hey, I over-leveraged myself. I'm going to say, okay, you shouldn't have done that. That's going to be my response. Right? So, what a cold-hearted person he is. It is what it is, guys. I mean, what am I, this is the space that we're in. It's a risky space. Hey, newsflash, right? Risk. There's risk here. Okay, but if you want the big rewards, you got to be willing to take the big risks. Don DeMarco. Guys, if you want the big rewards, you got to be willing to take the big risks, okay? Now, the next honorable mention is going to be another big dog in the game, CloudFi. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, CloudFi. And the reason is because CloudFi gets 6.25% a week. That is double what Novatech was getting in its heyday. Right? Anybody here make money on Novatech? Right? Oh, no, I lost my money in Novatech because I wanted to compound till I was a millionaire and I never took anything out. Well, hey, you're in the right place, right? You shouldn't have done that. Okay, stay here with me at the Unlimited Freedom Network, and I will give you that orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce. It's going to teach you never to ever do that again. But for those of us who did make money in Novatech, right, we were pretty happy, darn tootin', right, with that 3-point-some-odd% per week. That was pretty cool. CloudFi gets 6.25%, right? 6.25%. That's a mind-blowing amount, right? It's a mind-blowing amount. All right. So, yeah, man, CloudFi is cool, right? Some people are, do you like Jan Gregory? Do you not like Jan Gregory? Personally, who cares? right? My question is, does the platform work? Can I make money here? And if I can, then I'm going to only invest what I cannot afford to lose. I'm going to withdraw early. I'm going to withdraw often. I'm going to get my seed money back. I'm going to play with the profits, get some profit, go out and buy some Taco Bell with my profits, right? And then enjoy the ride, right? Because it's a great ride. Is it going to last forever? Probably not. Are you looking for something that is going to last forever? Go purchase a holy Bible and read in it about the grace of God, because that's the only thing that is going to last forever, brother. Everything else is temporary. So those are the honorable mentions. Once again, we've got Sportsbook Partners, we've got ETF Pool, and we've got Cloud Fi coming in for the fight, right? Coming in to make us a little bit of that. Make us a little bit of that. All right. Oh my God, Vaughn, please stop with the sound effects. Stop with the yelling. No, I'm not going to stop. What are you going to do? Right? Okay, so let's get into the real sauce, which is what we've all been waiting for, right? Which is the top 5, right? The top 5 platforms for the week. Today is Thursday, June 29th, 2023, and my top 5 platforms are as follows. We are going to start out with one that has impressed me from the get-go. It's a newer platform, but it has already jumped up above SP Partners, above ETF Pool, above CloudFi. It's already jumped up ahead of a lot of programs that I'm already a part of and that have been a part of for a while. It is called the Verse Network. Ladies, the Verse Core Network. Here's why Verse impresses me. Well, one reason is they don't get the exact same amount of profit every single day. I'm always a little bit, you got to kind of give the little side eye a little bit to somebody who's getting the exact same amount of profit every single day. Because it's like, okay, you're definitely not making the exact same amount of profit with your trading. So what, you've got different things going on, different pools of money, different investments and things like that. That's all well and good. That's all fine. And if you can afford to give me the exact same amount of profit every day, that's great. However, I think that for long-term stability, guys, it's nice when we have a platform that really gives you profits according to the actual profits of the trade or of the trading algorithm, right? And the Verse Network is located in Dubai, so shout out to Dubai. And the Verse Network has at least 3 professional traders who have years and years, and I'm talking decades of experience in trading, working with the CEO, who is a network marketer. So the CEO is a network marketer. He hired on 3 heavy-hitting, powerful traders, and they post their profits every single day. And you get up to 0.75% per day. No, it's not 1%. It's up to 0.75%. But you know what? Guys, listening to the plans that this company has, listening to the expertise, right, that these traders are bringing, and you can see the interviews, right? You can see the interviews with these guys. These are some real deal guys. I know because I'm a Forex trader, right? So you're not going to pull the wool over my eyes. I know people who know the game, right? And from those who don't know the game. Oh, we're just talking about it like it's a game. That's so cruel. That's like it's a game. Well, listen, guys, everything's a game, right? There's a game. Your job is a game, right? Your school that you're going to, your college, there's politics there. There's games going on there. Every career path is a game. That's why we call it the game, right? We're the YouTube game, right? The trading game, right? Whatever. The marketing game, right? Whatever you want to call it. But these guys know what they're talking about when it comes to trading. These guys know what they're talking about when it comes to Forex. And I can see that, being a Forex trader myself. Verse is preparing to be around for a long, long time. They're really laying some foundational groundwork right? And you can see everything that I'm talking about when it comes to verse when you actually go to my verse breakdowns. Just go to my videos, look at my verse breakdown. Basically, guys, it's a money making machine. It's a money compounding machine. I mean, these guys are trading. Their trades are good. They're monitoring their software. They're monitoring their if they do use AI technology algorithms. They program it. They monitor it. And these guys are they're doing the thing, man. And there's a great opportunity, right? Because there's a lot of great bonuses that the company offers, with just various different levels, right? Once you get up above $10,000 with Verse, you get access to an entire trading community, right? And you get access to just a lot of special perks as you grow with the company. They got luxury watches, car prizes. I mean, like I said, this guy was in network marketing, the CEO. So he does that network marketing stuff where it's like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Everybody gets a new car. Once you hit platinum, X, diamond, ruby, emerald, you get a car. Hey! But, wow, it's a network marketing company. Woo! Rah, rah, rah! Now, typically I don't really go for that kind of stuff, right? I don't want to go to, I never had any dreams of becoming a cheerleader. And if you ever look at those network marketing groups when they all get together, good God, it's like a Jim Jones cult, right? These guys are nuts, all right? But I don't care if it's a sound business. And if it's a business that's going to work, I'm going to chew the meat and spit out the bones, baby. So number 5 coming in is the Verse Network, all right? Number 4 this week. Number 4, and this has been making my top 5 every single week. And ladies and gentlemen, it is that Live Good. Okay, Live Good. Live Good is a supplement company. Right? Now, as a person who's been in this space, I've gotten a lot of opportunities to look at a lot of different supplement companies, folks. And most of the time, I look at them and I'm not impressed because the prices are too high, right? It's like, dude, I can go to Walmart and get this supplement for way less than you're trying to charge me with this company, right? They super high prices so they can pay commissions to their affiliates. The products are not really that good. So I just pass most of the time. I did not pass with Live Good. Why? Well, the main reason is because the prices are right. They have the most potent supplements at the lowest prices that I have seen, right? They beat Walmart, they beat GNC, and not only are the prices lower, the supplements are more potent, right? I'm taking the Live Good Greens. I'm taking the Live Good Reds. I love the Live Good Organic Coffee, right? I love the vitamins, the supplements, the pre-workout, right? The protein. I am in it, man, and I'm saving a lot of money with Live Good because I'm already a gym rat as it is. I already work out 3 big workouts a week, and on the other days I do a regular workout. But I always jog, I always do cardio, I always do resistance training, and I was already taking supplements, right? I was already doing that. I was already spending a lot of money on that, and frankly, I'm saving a lot of money. And the Live Good supplements are like top quality, right? Hey. Take it from me, right? I use supplements out there, and yeah, it's good stuff. So, why is this really coming in so high on this orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill network here at Unlimited Freedom, where you get the sauce? Why is Live Good coming so high? What does this have to do with crypto? Well, I've never paid Live Good with fiat currency since I've been a part of Live Good. I buy all my product in crypto. Also, what does this have to do with passive income? I'm glad you asked. If you join Live Good, they are within the next 22 to 24 months, they are going to be heavily pushing the Live Good opportunity. A lot of people are going to be coming in straight up off the internet. It's not going to be me bringing them in. It's not going to be you bringing them in. They're going to come themselves just because the prices, the products, all that stuff is going to speak for itself. And in so doing, the company, listen, guys, don't miss this. The company's automatically going to put people under us, right? So those of us who got in early, we're going to get people automatically added to our team until we hit a passive income of around $2,000 a month, right? Can you make more than $2,000 a month? Heck yeah. But if you want to make more than $2,000 a month in passive income, you've got to actually share the opportunity. But even if you don't want to share the opportunity, If you just want to enjoy the products, you want to sign on as as a marketer, you will get people placed under you by the company. Right now, the earliest I've heard is somebody got their first person placed under them within 3 weeks after joining. So, is it crypto? You bet. Is there a passive income opportunity? Yes. Right? Is it a great business model? Absolutely. I mean, this is the way to grow a company. If you're going to be in the supplement space, Live Good is doing it the right way. So, I mean, it's like common sense. Like, why would you make such a high price thing? But, not all the time do these network marketing companies operate with common sense. Live Good, however, is doing it the right way, right? The prices are good. The products are great. And, I just see good things for the future of this company. And also in terms of longevity, guys. One of the things that we deal with in this space is we deal with a lot of crypto passive income platforms. And let's face it, those things are very risky, right? And there's not, it's like if something lasts for 6 months, we're talking about ETF pool possibly lasting for 6 months. If something lasts for a year, 2 years, I mean, that's really good in this space, guys, because a lot of these things don't last, right? You got to get in quick, you got to make your money, and then you got to get out before it right? That's just, let's face it, that's how it is. But the Live Good company's not like that. I mean, being a supplement company, a health company, health and wellness, I mean, this industry has been around for decades, right? So they're not going to be facing the same type of volatility and problems and, regulatory problems and stuff like that the crypto platform space. So that the crypto platform space faces. So as you know, one of the things that I'm big on here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, one of the things that I'm big on is diversification, right? So why not have a business in the health and wellness space? Why not have a business in Live Good, right? Why not get into a digital exchange like GS Partners, right? Why not get into robotic crypto trading like CloudFi? Why not get into gambling with sportsbook partners? Being part of the sports book, not a sports bettor. Right, so this is all about diversity, right? This is about taking $10,000 and spreading it out over 10 platforms rather than dumping it all into one, only to have it go away and then you lose, right? We're not here to lose. We're here to win, and we're here to teach the ways to win in this space. All right, so quick recap: we had the honorable mentions of CloudFi, ETF pool, sportsbook partners. Coming in at number 5, we have the Verse Network. Coming in at number 4, we have Live Good. And, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 3, let's bring that back one time. Coming in at number 3, rewind that. Coming in at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we have the QP Trading Bot. Oh yes, the QP AI Trading Bot is coming in at number 3 today. I love this program. Why? Because these returns, right? I mean, we're talking about getting, how we would flip over Novatech getting 3% a week, right? We're talking about how we flip over CloudFi getting 6.25%. I've had days where QP has gotten 4% in one day. One day. Right? That's 10% a week is not abnormal with QP. What is QP? It's an automated trading bot that trades on the New York Stock Exchange. It posts its trades every single day. And it has more, generally speaking, it has more winners than losers. And generally speaking, it wins a greater amount than it loses, producing a daily profit 5 days a week during the New York Stock Exchange. Right? So, I mean, this thing is, it's cool. It's cool. Right? It's AI technology that was designed by AI. So it's an AI built by an AI. What do I mean? Well, have you heard of ChatGPT? ChatGPT was given an assignment to develop a trading bot only to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. It was fed over 100,000 pages of trading information on the New York Stock Exchange. The ChatGPT was, and ChatGPT created a robot, created an artificial intelligence, quote unquote, trading bot, right, that goes in and trades. It has very tight stop losses. It has very reasonable take profits. And also, if a trade is like it goes up, but it's getting ready to come back down, the bot will move the stop loss into profit so that even if it does go down at that point, you still make a profit on that trade. Do you know exactly what I'm talking about? You don't have to. The point is that I'm bringing you a little bit of extra sauce since I am a trader, right? And I've got a background in trading. So hit the like button because nobody else is bringing you the same kind of sauce that I'm bringing you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Suffice it to say, the QP bot is very, very impressive, right? And the returns are excellent, right? They're excellent, which is, I mean, they darn well better be to be on my number 3, right? On my top 5, right? And I haven't even been in QP for too long, maybe a month and a half, right? If that. But this thing is cool. And here's the thing. When I first started QP, and what I do with most of these is I'll do a little bit to test it out, right? I'll put in a sum of money in order to test it out, see what it does, see if I can withdraw, right? See if there's any issues, right? And, just kind of testing the waters. Now, with doing that, I had such great results. And I mean, my numbers are already up in the way, way high double-digit percentiles. I mean, pretty soon I'm going to be in triple digits in terms of my return percent, which is insane. It's insanity, right? To be only not even a couple months in and getting ready to go into triple-digit returns. I mean, no, guys, this one is a very unique opportunity, okay? And so what I would say here is, make sure you do your due diligence. All of these things are risky. But, we talk about some of the rewards here are getting pretty crazy, man. And this one is it's really impressed me, right? And so I took a large sum of money, right? After I tested it out, made sure everything worked with my regular sum of money, I took a large sum of money, and placed it into the QP trading bot software, and it's been working great. I'm getting great daily income, right? I'm taking daily withdrawals, right? It's just, I mean, guys, if you're into passive income, man, if you're into crypto platforms, I would suggest at least checking it out, right? I'm not telling anybody to do anything here, but if that's something that you're into, I would check it out because, once again, shout out to QP. It's a cool company. All right, now, without further ado, I want to bring you my number 2 on the list for this week. And this company is now paying me enough weekly, right, and enough monthly, right, to pay a car note. So now, am I going to go get a new car right now? No, I'm not. I don't really have maybe I will, right? Maybe I'll get a new car just because I'm now making enough to pick up a new car note here, right, and pay for it. And that company is named GS Partners. GS Partners, baby. GS Partners. All right, coming in at number 2. The rewards, the bonuses, the check matching, the business opportunities, right? The different sectors of business that this thing has under its umbrella. We talk about diversification here. With GS Partners, you can diversify within GS Partners. Now, to make it easy for me, to make it simple for me to understand, I think of GS Partners as a digital bank. We're not supposed to say that, okay? Full disclosure, we're not supposed to say that, right? I don't think it's compliant to say that, but I'm not telling anybody what to do here. I'm telling you what helps me to think about it, right? Now, what it is it's a crypto exchange. right? An actual, real, honest to God crypto exchange, right? GS Partners, link in the description. Now, I think of it as a digital bank, and when I purchase a certificate, that is like, and they have these products called elemental certificates, okay? Elemental certificates. And when I purchase an elemental certificate, that is like opening up an account, right? But this account gives you rewards, okay? For example, let's say you take $10,000 and you put it into your bank account. You know what you're going to be getting weekly from that $10,000? Nothing. You know what you're going to be getting monthly from that $10,000? Nothing. Right? Are they going to give you a bonus for putting $10,000 into your bank account? No. Right? So what do you get with the bank account? Well, you get insurance by the FDIC that your money is going to be there, right? And that if it's not, the government is going to bail you out up to about $200,000. That's what you get, okay? Now, do you get those same type of insurances with crypto platforms? No, you do not. Here's what you do get, though. If you have $10,000 in GS Partners, you could be making $500 a week in earnings. Earnings, right? Passive income. Plus, for every $250, there's around an $800 bonus that you get. Okay? So that's huge, right? So when you put in $10,000, you're going to get bonuses in excess of $30,000 that you get at the end of a 52-week period. So first of all, you're going to get a giant bonus just for putting your $10,000 in. You're going to get $500 a week plus an additional 1.5% every month. And that's just the beginning, right? Because with that, we're only talking about the financial technology investment. But GS Partners has investments that you can make in financial technology, real estate, meta portfolios, supplements, gaming, all these different areas. You can load your certificate with money and you can get a bonus, weekly rewards, starting at 0.5% or 5%, I should say. Monthly rewards. Guys, it's really kind of a no-brainer. If you have not checked out my videos on GS Partners, you need to check out the latest video that I just did, because it's a video that I made where I was funding my Light certificate and I was funding a new Terra certificate, and we just had a great time in the video. I showed you how to, load the USDT into GS Partners, go in and fund your certificates, and then I showed you all the different rewards that I was getting, which basically right there with you, I took I had like a balance. I had value on those certificates. I had a value of $3,000, and right there on the session, right, I put in a couple of $100 in USDT, and I raised my value from 3,000 to over 6,000. Guys, wow, I mean, talk about striking while the iron is hot, right? Talk about getting in at the right time and at the right moment. Okay? Now, GS Partners, today is the 29th, so we have until today and tomorrow. There's some extra bonuses that they're giving you when you sign up and when you get a certificate. So I would say if you're like on the fence about it, you should think about it, because I'm probably going to be funding some more today and tomorrow, because I don't want to miss those extra bonuses. Right, there will be more bonuses in the future. However, I want to make sure that I'm capped, because some of the bonuses are crazy. Like there's one bonus that they have where if you fund $200 into a Terra certificate, you get a $700 bonus. I mean, right? It's like, okay, I'm gonna put 200 in here, and then I'm automatically gonna get a $700 bonus. Well, I guarantee you, your bank isn't doing anything close to that, right? So shout out to GS Partners coming in at number 2 now. Ladies and gentlemen, It is the moment that you have all been waiting for. The number one spot. What do you think it is? Do we have any guesses? Right? The number one spot, once again, my brothers, my friends, my people over at Vortic United. Vortic United, ladies and gentlemen, is the number one. Coming in this week at the number one spot, Vortic United. Vortic United coming into number one in this orange pill community. Titanium pill, stainless steel pill community. Vortic United is an amazing platform. Let me tell how I love thee. Let me count the ways. Right. Let me tell you all the different ways that Vortic United is a freaking incredible platform, right? The first thing I noticed about this company is that they have a great support system, meaning they have a chat bot at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Once you sign into your back office, and you can chat with an actual human, right, that's on their support staff. And that actual human, if you type in a chat for the chat box, will get back to you in 24 hours or less. Most of the time, they get back to you very quickly. Whatever issue you have, they will help you to resolve it, right? So shout out to Vortic. I mean, just something as simple as that is so rare in the crypto space that you can't even get it at Coinbase. I called Coinbase the other day on their customer service line and got hung up on, right? It told me, go to the frequently asked questions, and it hung up on me. With Vortic United, you can actually talk to a real person. What a concept. Okay? Now, the smallest portfolio, the smallest package that you can get with Vortic United gives you 4% a week. 4%! Which is still more than Novatech was giving people in its heyday. And that's the smallest one. You can get up to 9% a week with the different packages that Vortic United has to offer. The website itself is very easy to understand. It's very easy to use, right? And Jensen Robles, the one who does the trading, so the crypto trader behind Vortic United, he posts his trades every single day, so you can see all of his winners and, guess what, all of his losers. He posts it up, right? You can see what he's doing. And then on top of that, they give you weekly reports, okay? On top of that, Jensen Robles is almost always doing broadcasts to talk to his people, right? To talk about his company. They're not even a year old yet. They're going to be turning 1 year old in September. And they're going to be having a great event that's going to be only for the top leaders. But the event is going to be held in Istanbul, Turkey. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a celebration, right? Guys, I started out with one portfolio or one package. I now have 8 packages with Vortic United. Every single day, daily, I'm making large sums of money from the returns that I'm getting on my packages. And every single Monday, I get my withdrawal. I've never had any withdrawal issues. They say you're supposed to get your withdrawal within 48 hours. I've always gotten my withdrawal every single Monday. Right? It just works, guys. It's just been working. The leadership is confident. The leadership is strong. One thing that's been happening recently is all over the world, offices have been popping up because people have been messaging support saying, hey, I want to open up an office in my city. I want to taking it upon themselves. I want to open up an office in my country, right? I want to open up an office in my province. That's been happening all over the world. It's like a phenomenon, right? They didn't even tell people to do it. They didn't ask people to do it. It's just starting to happen. Jensen Robles wants Vortic United to be a household name. So he's not coming on here saying, oh, don't talk about us on YouTube, right? Don't talk about us. Keep it a secret. Nothing like that. He wants Vortic United to be a household name. He's proud of his company. They have a team of lawyers that are working on making sure that they're abiding by international law and international regulations so that their company is not opened up to any legal problems. Shout out to them for doing that. Two major heavy-hitting marketers, okay? They're a little bit older now, but they're still in the game. Two heavy-hitting marketers, Mike and Mike, flew over to Istanbul, Turkey, sat down with this guy, doxed him, looked at his passport, made sure he is who he says he is, sat there with him and watched him trade behind the scenes. For weeks, they spent with him. So, all of these checkboxes that I had in my mind, especially after having gone through this most recent debacle with the Novatech company that we've all been through, right? A lot of us are still pulling for Novatech to come through and come in at the other side of it. I still would love to see that happen. But checkbox, 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 checkbox. Everything that Novatech was doing wrong that led to these problems, Vortic United has been doing those things right. And I noticed that. I started to notice it right away. I joined Vortic United back in December of last year, right? And I started to notice these things right away. For example, locking up the account until the period is over. So if you have a 32-week period that you're signing up for a package and you put in 10 grand, that 10 grand is going to stay in the platform for 32 weeks. You'll still be able to take out your profits. You'll still be able to get all your profits. You're going to duplicate your money in a huge way. Then at the end of the 32 weeks, you're going to get 80% back, right? So you're going to turn your $10,000 into almost $30,000, right? It's almost tripling your money, okay? And that's just one example, guys. And hey, well, what happens after I'm done? You can do it again, right? You can continue to leverage your crypto to make more crypto. That is the beauty of this space, and that's the beauty of what Vortic United is doing. Now, why is it a good thing? Why is it a good thing that they're holding on to the money for a certain period? Guys, so that nobody can do a run on the bank. One of the things that shot Novatech down was that back in October of last year, they had that negative news in California, and everybody, 90% of the people pulled all their money out at the same time. And it crashed. It crashed the Titanic. It sunk the ship. You can't all pull your money out at the same time if everybody has a different time limit that their money has to be in there. See? They're using their head, guys. They're making sure that they create a hedge of protection, a wall of protection around themselves and around the investors. Not only with that component, but also the legal side. Okay, they're building something that they want, and their strategy, their hope, their goal is building something that's going to be built to last. Ladies and gentlemen. And that is why Vortic United is my top dog. My top dog in this fight, baby. Vortic United. I got a dog in the fight, right? And that dog is Vortic United, coming in at the #1 spot. Guys, this has been the honorable mentions and the top 5 platforms that I'm talking about in the crypto space here on this Payday Thursday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you got some great value out of that content. Thank you for tuning in to the Unlimited Freedom Network. I really appreciate, guys. Now, remember, before you get off here, guys, never invest crypto into any platform that you cannot afford to lose, right? There's no guarantees here, right? So make sure that you're practicing your risk management principles when you're in this space. Also, don't forget to check out my trading course. It's in the description. If you appreciate what I do here, the best way to support my work is to purchase my trading course. Link in the description. It's where I share my personal trading strategy with you. It's a strategy that's achievable, attainable, sustainable, and it's how I was able to make more than I ever made before. You do not have to be an expert on trading. It tells you exactly what to do, A, B, C, D. You can copy my profitable strategy, and like I said, links in the description for that. Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Drop me a comment. I always love reading your guys' comments. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And we'll see you guys on the next one here at the Unlimited Freedom Network.